Hey everyone, this is Dhruvin and I welcome you all to my new Power BI Embedded step-by-step series. You are watching third part of this series and in this session we are going to talk about the prerequisites that we need to consider before we get started with Power BI Embedded. During this session, I am going to talk about what are the licensing that we need in order to start the development process for Power BI Embedded. With that, we will also discuss which are the access that we do need in order to get started with Power BI Embedded. So now, let's get started. In order to get started with the development process, basically you should have active Power BI Pro license and active Azure subscription with Azure AD setup. Also, one more important thing that during the development you do not need any premium license over here. But when you move the stuff to the production, you should have Power BI Premium license or Power BI Premium per user license or Power BI Embed license. So make sure that this licensing is only required during the production deployment. But for development without having any licenses, with only Pro license, you can embed your Power BI report into your custom application. One more important thing. Now you have a confusion that which license do I need to choose when I move the stuff to the production? Should I choose Power BI embedded license or should I choose Power BI premium or premium per user license? So you will be getting more detail about that on official Microsoft site. Based on our organization's need, we need to choose base licensing for us. For that, what you can do is you can just raise a Microsoft support ticket where Microsoft vendors can contact you and explain you the licensing policies and procedure about that, and you can choose the best appropriate license for your organization. And at last, you need Visual Studio or Visual Studio Code for the development process. So these are the licenses or tools we need in order to get started with Power BI Embedded. Now, second thing is that which are the accesses that we need to have in order to get the development process. So first thing is that you should have Power BI Service Administrator, right? Now, what do I mean by Power BI Service Administrator? Let me explain you that thing in here. So let's say for an example, when you open your Power BI service, when you click on this setting here and when you click on this admin portal, if you are able to see all of this option on the left hand side navigation, meaning that you have proper admin right for your Power BI service. So you should have Power BI service administrator right. If you do not know how to assign Power BI service administrator right, I have a separate video for that. Link is always down below in the description box. Second thing is that you should have Azure AD global admin right. So you should have full access on your Azure AD. Third thing is that you should have Power BI Workspace Administrator right. So that is recommended thing. When you are using apps on concept, only at that time this thing is required. And the last thing is that you should enable one of the feature that is service principal to use Power BI APIs. So we should activate this feature from the admin center. So for that, what we need to do here is we need to open our Power BI service admin center. So we already open our Power BI admin center. Now click on the tenant setting. Now under tenant setting, we have different options available. From here, we need to go to the developer options. So here we have the developer settings available. Now, here we do have an option, allow service principal to use Power BI APIs. So make sure that this feature is turned on for your organization. If that feature is turned off, then you will be finding some difficulties in order to have Power BI embedded. So make sure that this feature is turned on. So these are some prerequisites or some access information that we do need in order to get started with Power BI embedded for our organization. Hope this is clear for you now. If you have any question related to this topic, make sure that you add your question in the comment section. I would happy to hear from you. If you are for the first time to my channel, make sure you hit subscribe and press the bell notification to never miss any updates from my channel. Stay connected with me on Facebook, LinkedIn and Twitter. Also, if you wish to receive the daily notification about all my new videos, click on this link. It will be redirecting you to this particular form. Fill the form and you will be receiving daily notification about all my new videos on your WhatsApp number. Also, if you wish to listen different Power Platform related podcast, just click on this link. It will be redirecting you to this particular page. From here, you can listen your favorite Power Platform related podcast on your favorite podcast platform like Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, Spotify, and much more. This is Dhruvin signing off. See you in the next session. Have a great day. Goodbye.